MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Bulldogs and the Tigers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Brandon Waddell will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now here's the pitch. Adam Eaton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Starling Castro.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way.
Nope. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Grounded to third. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
As a look, now the pitch. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing we want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. From the stretch.
At the ball. 1-1, no play.
1-0. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bulldogs on top 2-0. Brad Keller will do the pitching on the road here in game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2, here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Correa.
Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Correa, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Castro. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Gomes, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Bruce. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Now to the plate, Adam Eaton. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Just what you want to see out of your leadoff guy, too. Getting a chance to see what a pitcher has. 4 straight balls in his first at bat. We'll see if this guy brings one in the zone for him to hit here at his second AB.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. That's popped up. And Hura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Birmingham is on top here, 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Center fielder on the run. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Batting center, the right fielder,
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Here it comes on 1-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So digging in now, Jacob Stallings. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready now, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, and the tag gets him. A 1-run is in to score on the play.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bulldogs are out in front here, 3-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Braun.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Popped him up. Castro is there. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Olsen will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And a former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 22.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And the pitch.
0-1.
Aquino, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Yan Gomes would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The next 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Keston Hiura. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Right fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in the second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. Birmingham is out in front here, 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that means the catcher, Yan Gomes, bats next. Here's the first pitch to him.
That counts.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. To third. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Adam Eaton.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the second baseman, Starling Castro.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. First delivery to him on the way.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather div you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder.
But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Two and two the count. Now the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And a ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 2-1. Here's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Merrill Kelly takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Merrill Kelly.
At the plate, Matt Olson.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
And, Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off-speed.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded to short. He's right there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Cooper Casad enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aquino is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Captain Hiura.
Ready once again, Keston Hiura. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run homer for Jay Bruce. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 5-3.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Harrison Bader, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he will look at a curveball right on the black apparently. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 one more time. It was laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. 3-run homer here for Ryan Braun. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 8-3. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Adam Warren, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch.
Nope. 0-1, no play.
A 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On to the 7th here in Game 1. Durham leads it 8-3. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Kelly features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now batting, Ramon Laureano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Bruce coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Here's the 1-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Runners on first with one down. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
In now is Adam Eaton, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starling Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 misses up and in. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Three-two pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Alex Wilson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Justin Turner will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Wilson was born in the Middle Eastern country of Saudi Arabia. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Encarnacion is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Tigers lead it 8-4. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2 delivery.
The count is 1-2.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Tyler Clippard takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Tyler Clippard.
Jay Bruce will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And it's fouled away. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Two down, runners at first and second. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-2 full count. 2 out, bases loaded. High pop up. Castro is under it, and that retires the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 7 complete here tonight, and it's opened up now 9-4. Jose Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now, Matt Olson. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In there, and it's even at 1. Popped him up. Stallings has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And that gets him on the mound. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The left fielder.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in, the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's down.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-1.
Ramon Laureano will be next. The 3-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good battle. Count remains full. Now a drive out to left center field. Tatis is on his way home. He scores as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Dan Otero gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. In now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Otero was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And to score, the runner from second.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Otero, a native Floridian. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. One there.
The catcher, number 13, Jan Jones.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that means the catcher Jan Gomes bats next. Comes set, now the pitch. A runner on first with two away. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he fouls this one off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Two out with a man at first. This is foul right side. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Still 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner on first with two away. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Adam Eaton digging in next. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Tigers lead this one 9-6. Andreas Cabrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Ryan Braun.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First offering on its way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Riding in, Starlin Castro. A lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Tigers have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Nine to 6, the final tally in this one. Durham jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Merrill Kelly earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.